you see my buckets? Oh, okay, my arms over on this side. Alright, so yeah, you shoot. As you guys arrive to Mechanus, you see that everything kind of looks like the whole series seems like it takes place in a vastness of a black void. You just see like an expanse of like white metallic construct buildings, spires.
We're talking like when we see a city in Star Wars, like those kind of very organized, stackable like city shit.
In some areas, but for the most part, where you guys are now, it just seems to be all like one floor, one story. Yeah. And the roads kind of look like circuit boards, and you see a lot of kind of, yeah. So you see a lot of Motrons walking around, some other constructs floating around, a lot of Warforge moving about. You see this one signage for the Lord of Blades on the One True Warforge, and as you're walking about, you notice everything kind of like comes to like this centralized location, and at the center of it, you see this very bright light that just radiates to the center of Mechanus. And that's
Is that assumed to be acting as the sun?
Not so much as the sun, but it seems to be like the point of origin for everything. Because within the light, I would probably see you guys also see like a silhouette figure almost.
A person or a tower?
A person.
So a silhouette.
The thing is, Zordon, if you got more of a head.
How would you get more of a head compared to Zordon? He was all head.
Yeah, he's all head.
He's a bit odd. I thought he was some Zordon.
Oh, more than any head. So full body. Alright. Alright, Vance, we're kind of in your wheelhouse now. Where do we start?
Well, one actually very good. Get on with the nitty-gritty. As long as we're not causing any problems.
Yes.
We're here so far. No one seemed to be greeting us or appeared.
Alarm you.
So far so good. I say we head to that spire of light. That's where Primus is and should be. And where we are on this clock as described earlier.
Okay, so you said getting on with the nitty-gritty and expediting things. Let me ask a question, if I may.
Yeah.
When can we expect the arrival of that other team? Do you know?
I don't, because I'm no longer
Did we receive a sending stone during the crossover to Skippy? Or to any of them? Like, you had a thing to your Dragonborn.
I know we had one to Gorax.
So there's a sending stone to Gorax?
At least, well, I don't know if you guys got anything to do with sending stuff.
I mean, if it's to anyone
Well,
like
maybe from Clink to Skippy, because they were talking about the deal with the drinks, maybe.
Okay.
So, other than that,
Well, let's ask Clint about that if he remembers it. If so, I want to get
I
on
mean, I can
that.
ask Skippy real quick. Since
I was thinking about it too.
yeah, let me call him.
See if there was one. Because if there is, then we may not want to tackle whatever it has to happen here along with it. Last time we teamed up with them, we were pretty
Hey,
good.
quick question. I need an answer from Skippy real quick. You guys did a crossover back in the day with Saltmarsh, and you guys were all on the lab and whatnot. After that whole adventure, Nathaniel Cell, I know you had got a bottle of the TSA special for the Golden Gorge, your hotel/base, but did you exchange a sitting stone of yours with any of the crew from Saltmarsh?
I'm sure they're all, and I'm unable to confirm if that was say yes before the first one.
Okay. So yeah, probably like Clint did it. Yeah, because I thought you might have done it with Clint for the alcohol. I wasn't completely sure. But if you're thinking that you would have, then that's probably what it is. Then.
Yeah, we wanted to send we were going to have
yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah, sticking one then. Clark, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, so while I have Skippy on the line, he's gonna receive a sending into that stone.
It's gonna be.
We are in Mechanus, the TSA, and a new friend.
You can just say it out. You don't have to do the words.
I mean, it's 25 words.
I know, but
the TSA and a new friend. We need to know what's your ETA on arriving in Mechanus. We might have work that requires all of us.
very simple. Looking for the door to get to Mechanus. Yeah, you're good. He calls pretty low. Hi.
I gotta go taking some items for at least the other guys who are those where it is. I also unfortunately don't really have control of the old gorge anymore. I'm homeless and I'm injured. Hopefully whoever still working there is going to die. Let's be glad.
We've got a product and a new one, so we'll be in contact on that regard. Probably better in person. Message us back when you have a better time frame. We're going to try to create a foothold here. Maybe start getting a good name for ourselves so that we can get the information we need.
Sounds excellent. When TJ and the 99 are done getting this guy, we'll raise you, and we'll see what we can work out then.
Alright. Good luck.
Thanks, good luck to you too.
Alright, buddy, we'll let you go. Alright, see you later, man.
Alright, I'll be with you.
Peace.
Are we on break or
No, we're on break.
we're off break?
Yeah, we're mechanics now.
We
Yeah.
literally just got here now. But
Yeah, that's the first thing I see when we get there.
Well, we also used your setting stone to call Skippy and see when their arrival
I
is.
thought he was an asshole to begin with, by the way.
I'm sure we wanted to make a deal with him for
He was
alcohol.
buying alcohol. And why do you have a problem with Skippy? He was nice.
No, it was because he was so, he was trying to, Clint felt that he was trying to infiltrate friendship with Blue.
Oh, no, that's because he was married to her sister.
I found that out.
Yeah.
Later.
And I'm still not fucking happy with the son of a bitch because of that stuff. So,
Because he was
yeah.
married to her sister?
No, that whole shit that went down in fucking Mahogany's.
Oh,
That was
Skippy
weird.
wasn't there for that. You're talking about Petty.
Oh, fuck.
Same player, different character.
My bad.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Skippy's just been
That's kind of.
Skippy was the savior you guys met during the crossover when you fought in the lab, and then when you also fought Cell, Skippy was the little savior dude.
Yeah, I know.
if Blue is wearing it, I cast disguise self to make her look like a warforged or something to blend in.
Well, if you envelop her,
Like, if I'm enveloping her and I envelop myself.
yeah, you could, but you better make a mouthful because the moment she can't breathe and she freaks out due to claustrophobia.
So I'd have to completely.
I mean, you could do it, just make it to where you're around her mouth.
Her mouth?
Yeah, or at least
So you're like Robocop.
Yeah.
Can we would that help us blend though? Because honestly, I mean, if
You don't have to
you're
worry about advantage that we don't have to necessarily do. That as long as we maintain our adherence to the laws and order, that we shouldn't be something these creatures fear.
would you guys be related? Because I was absent for that conversation.
That would be a conversation that you have right now, like mission briefing.
Yeah.
Or whatever, or while we're training.
I'm just letting you know I should probably just stay in the country.
I think that's
Why is
You
this
never really want to go anywhere either, so I don't see that being difficult anywhere.
I think, Vance, how dangerous is the thing that you need us to accomplish here?
It all depends on if we're on time or early. If we're on time, not dangerous, but hard negotiations at the very least.
But the guy that doesn't want to be seen here is our best working.
Are you shitting me right now? Oh, you are the guy who can talk, the guy who negotiates this piece of shit.
I'm too straightforward for most negotiations.
That's true. Did you see the negotiations a few seconds ago?
Look, I hate this place so much.
Yeah, well, we got like a model now, so I mean, like, that might help.
Look, I can sweep off somebody if I need to, but I really don't want to go under the carpet.
I think
It's so bad.
Just know that if we do end up being late,
Everyone here has a giant mechanical stick up their ass.
no, it's just because when we got here at the wrong time, or not necessarily wrong time.
Even if you give you enough time, they
Alright,
can stick
so-
up their ass.
Well, no, it's not that. Won't trip out. I'm about to put a stick up your ass. But needless to say,
This is what I'm saying.
to answer your question, if we happen to be late, then that would be a much more difficult fight.
Alright, then we need to hurry with this promise. What, please, why are we here? What is it we need for this promise?
Well, the long short of it, from what I gather, putting all these memories together, is, well, so when I was with the other, they had this phylactery with them that was going by the name of Elise, who ended up being a phylactery for this lady Cersei. Once she became a thing, somehow her daughter came through, some lady named Faye. When everyone was explaining to her, telling her that when she goes to this place, Mechanus, that she needs to be careful because the people that she's traveling with, these people from Eberron, whoever that you met before, well, apparently one of them in the group ends up killing her. But in doing so, apparently she ends up making some backdoor deal with one of the Primus, that if she had got betrayed by them, then she ended up getting betrayed and killed by.
So Eberron is doing, the Eberron crew is doing to fight all of the Covenants.
If they killed her, I don't know what happened. You probably
So we're here to meet up with them and stop them from killing her?
or at the very least stop her from talking to Primus to make that deal. Or
Deal for what?
well, so here's the deal she made, allegedly from her daughter Faye, is that when she got there, apparently she snuck off the side because they were still talking about killing her. She made a deal with Primus that she would instill true order and that she would love to take his place on the event that they tried to kill her on his grounds.
Why would he give up his spot to Faye or Cersei as the ruler of this world?
Well, here's the thing. According to what she said from a much older Cersei, as she puts it, that version of Cersei had what we call a stone within our person. And so essentially,
Which stone?
I didn't catch that.
You, the Master of Secrets, don't know what
The lady literally just
inside her.
The literally just popped up. I was busy talking to everybody and trying to navigate into Mechanus. Just
You weren't whole, so you were being controlled.
so allegedly he recognized her power and agreed to it on the terms that would never happen because it's on his grounds, and that no one would ever do such a thing. And for a while, apparently, it seemed like they weren't, but one of their players, or one of their friends, the paladin named Kale, apparently ends up killing his broad. So that's a whole thing. But yeah, so we should probably get there before that.
Can you vanish?
Can I vanish?
Can you banish someone? Let's spell it, banishment.
That spell's a little shoddy, but yeah, I could probably get it work on that. I've mostly just been working on my physique.
You're hitting the ceilings.
Oh yeah.
I'm on the wrong character. I've got 3 characters pulled up, so I got. I don't have banishment yet.
Anyone else doing anything while you guys are watching the mechanic?
Me, you know, guess we're not setting up shop yet. We'll just be to a place.
I guess what we have to do is go and do this. Because we know they're not here yet, so they couldn't have killed her here to affect the issues yet. So the fact that we know they're not here yet means we prepare for the get here to stop this Lee or whatever from getting sin in this run.
Yeah, he's not a fan of all those twisters. I heard. I'm good for.
So the Primus doesn't like the sisters.
No, Kale.
Kale doesn't like the sisters.
Yeah.
Is Kale even a true member of the group?
Yes. Yeah, he's been around a while.
Like he's one of their characters.
Yeah.
He's pro.
Yeah, he is, but we don't judge.
Alright. So
Wait, no he's not. He's divorced. Or involved. Called off.
if we can banish, use a spell like banishment on Kale and succeeds, she'll go back to her world of origin.
How is it he? Yeah.
They'll go back to their world of origin, which would mean they can't commit the sin. Frankly, I want to kill Faye right now. She really screwed us over.
That's a screwdriver. Yeah.
Her mama is the big bad, and is the one that wants to eat little Lulu.
Well, she told us there was actually something far worse than that.
I don't give a shit. That's tomorrow's problem. And we have Bahamut, Vecna, and several other pantheons on our side as far as what they would owe us if we stop Cersei. My thought on this, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, is that we really do have to because we don't have a deal with Faye. Knock her out of the fucking league ourselves so that Kale doesn't. Or stop Kale and also stop Faye. Faye's supposed to come here to solidify the deal for Cersei to take over this world.
Big biggest hostage.
But
It's been leverage against Mom.
Hostage is bad. Because Mama will come through and will wreck us.
yeah, but like, you know, here in this land of strict rules and all that, we, you know, help Faye out of jail with Dixie there and everything. And like, he kind of screwed us as breach of contract or something.
She breaks the contract with us.
Yeah, that's kind of
Trade us to Cersei.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
If he comes here, he's got to face that right.
So you're saying if Faye comes here, we rat her out. Those are trained.
I wasn't thinking of matter running for hours. That's something.
Oh, like a headline.
Of course, the cop is wondering if it's really that. No, that's not what I'm
Has she
saying.
been doing that?
What I'm saying.
Yes,
Isn't it
because she.
Well, you guys left her. She
No,
hasn't
we-
acted against the crew.
She did in summoning Mama. She just didn't know she was doing it.
So did she betray you?
No.
Alright.
Well, when you don't see it that way.
But at this point,
But he's-
Enoch is seeing.
He sees
that
that.
way. Also, he's seeing what's the best way with the least damage to go through this. Because in his eyes, because he's always been very pragmatic about his group, and having a spy or a plant in his group means there's a threat to everyone there, especially Little Blue, who he has pledged his life now to protect. Faye is an unwanted imager. Like this is something in the equation, an exponent that needs to go. Whether she lives or dies in that aspect, not his problem. So if she dies, okay, we're good. She's gone. Unfortunate as it might be, sacrifices have to be made for the greater good. In his mind, the greater good is no Cersei, and not being, and having Little Blue not absorbed.
This is just a point, because of where we are. Faye was part of that boat where we take care of each other. So how careful do we need to be about
Technically, no,
that?
she wasn't.
Was she not?
No,
Because
but
she fought it because of her mom.
no, she was the what was the phrase we used?
Harsh consensual adult.
Partially consensual servitude.
Yeah.
So really, she was only there to work off her debt,
Okay. So.
and for the purposes of that, we protected her until she did, and
Okay.
I just set them all free with that.
Okay.
So
Just
her
checking
contract
this.
with us
Yeah.
is ended.
If that's the case, then she technically hasn't really negated contract.
Look, she brought Cersei around before I said that.
She didn't tip off our target before we. So she did break her contract.
Not necessarily.
But again, regardless of that contractual thing, this is a new thing. We're beyond the contract now. She is a threat.
Your problem too. You outed us. So this is above table because I'm not pro right now. You outed us to your little changes.
That
We had already worked that out.
Yeah, we worked that out,
Okay.
and that was for the benefit of the group, but Enoch didn't understand that and
Okay.
didn't agree with the methods.
Okay.
But it turned out okay, sort of. But that person didn't out us to anybody. It was important they assisted us. So, in that regard, we kind of got where we needed to go and started on what we needed to do without terribly long damage. However, Faye is a continued presence of problem. And if that's going to be a thing, she either needs to sever her attachment to Cersei, completely get on our side, like, almost got to be stopped, which, hearing what I heard last night, is not going to happen. Because Mama played her like a fiddle, telling her a sob story about how that's what it's in. But Enoch also assumes she'll never turn against her Mama, because even when everybody was trying to protect the Platinum Dragon, she still was like, oh,
Who's everybody? Who's everybody? Who's everybody?
Oh, yeah.
Who's
Hold
everybody?
on, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, it's
even though his methods were piss poor, he thought he was attempting to protect the Platinum Dragon.
I'm still confused on that. Sure.
And he thought if he got drunk, then
and play.
Then you get started with
And
No,
nobody
by the same logic, Faye also thought if Blue was with her, her mom couldn't do anything egregious in front of her.
we all know that she doesn't give a shit about rules.
No, that's true, but Faye
Well, as
still
far as
believes.
Faye was concerned.
Because as far as Faye knows, her mom's not going to do anything egregious, because as far as she knows, even though you guys are telling her that her mom's a piece of shit,
Mommy knows best.
well,
Yeah.
at the very least, she knows that mommy's not going to try and lose face in front of her and get her to start questioning mother.
Regardless,
Yeah.
both of them, while mistakes were made, the only one that I believe was more pure in that moment and not
You're an
naive,
idiot.
was Clint. Because he just made a decision, and it was a bad decision, and he ignored the counsel of his friends to do it.
Almost got killed for it.
But even with all of that counsel and all of us saying that Little Blue had to stay away, and the Platinum Dragon had to stay away, or trust the Platinum Dragon to fight full strength, when he wasn't at full strength, and Little Blue was in our hands only, Faye still made the effort to both bring the Platinum Dragon and Little Blue to her hotel room with mommy. So Faye is the larger threat in my mind due to her naivety and stupidity. So in Elop's mind, Faye is a done deal. She has to die.
Oh, yeah.
Because otherwise it's not going to stop.
I know I missed a bunch, but like,
He's
a fucking loop. Alright.
one thing.
Above table, below table. Fuck that asshole. Fucking die.
We're not mad at Clark.
No, not Clark. No,
That's right.
no. Faye. Absolutely that motherfucker.
I'm saying that for the purposes of the
I thought I was mad
camera.
at Skippy earlier. I'm not mad at Skippy.
For the purposes
I'm
of the
definitely
camera.
not mad at the player.
Yes.
Fuck Faye. Okay? Love you, Clark. Your character's fucking prick.
He probably didn't laugh
So,
so here.
Elop will definitely make that clear. Look, I can't accept Faye as a continued entity in Little Blue's life.
Still.
Faye is a problem, and Cersei will always find a way.
I swear, I think this is the happiest place I've
And
He's free.
in this way, if we end her first, then the other one can't do it and break their chain. So that's it. It's a wrong proof. That stops the immediate deal.
Just to clarify, because I hear what you're saying, but I'm thinking you're confused. Kale doesn't kill Faye. Kale kills Cersei. Expositively. So that's why I was saying, like,
You kept saying that Faye was the one that was doing it.
Faye was trying to convince them not to kill Cersei because of what outcome it would lead to.
The Cersei
That's why I'm like, I hear you, but I'll say, just make sure you clarify.
So Faye still needs to die because she's trying to stop
Yeah,
it.
but I want you to
But the
understand.
Cersei they're trying to kill is the phylactery, which means if we kill the phylactery, Cersei is now only in her one body. That's like killing a Horcrux.
Word. Listen to that.
So, Kale killing the Cersei that's with them, Faye still needed to die because she keeps bringing Cersei back to them and to us if we were with her. Those two gotta die, but we gotta be the ones to do it so that they don't break their oath. So it's gonna be a PvP.
Totally willing.
Also, it wasn't an oath thing.
Or, well, their continued involvement as a group and a deal,
Yeah.
that's the oath I'm referring to.
Okay.
But
I have fucking.
like we have ours. We have our group dynamic where we promised each other, so we have a deal.
Yeah. And I
We have an accord. We have a contract.
personal vendetta against the ridiculous.
But Faye and Cersei in the Everon group both have to be dead with the others not involved. So here's what I'm thinking, and this is a little backhanded, but hey, I'm not exactly a person. We find people here that's
Mechanus.
to abduct everyone but Cersei and Faye.
We're getting with this?
It looks like a
No, not us. Not us.
We're not
The
featuring
Everon.
anyone this time?
No, I want Skippy and the others to be drugged off into a corner and held while we take care of Cersei and Faye.
I never really did one.
I understand. That might take some convincing,
Okay. Yeah, we want to get to
but if we don't kill the people that we're okay with.
Okay, correct. But what happens when we kill Faye and Cersei and
We don't have an accord with them. We don't have a
No,
contract.
we don't. But if there is mortality enforcement, as you know,
Well, no. Here's the thing. Bad deaths So we don't convert them, we don't turn them undead, we don't do this. Unless it's him, and I point to Vance.
Okay,
That's his shtick. That's his shtick. Like, he's allowed to do that because that's his thing. Divinely inspired thing. Alright? As far as contracts, we're not breaking in. As far as manipulating time, we're only using the timeline that's presented to us. So when they arrive, they arrive. We're not killing them early, we're not killing them late. Justice, we have been wronged by these people. These people are looking to wrong more people. And we need to convince Primus that they intend not to be good to their cause, but to use it against him. And as far as the day, I'll let them finish fucking pop. I don't care. In my opinion, fate has in store for them us. We are their fate. One way or another, it's going to turn out some way. So, from what I have had described to me now, are we missing anything?
Yeah, I was just thinking, maybe it's a different approach kind of situation.
What kind of approach else?
So, we keep looking at it like,
Smash the flag.
let him stop. Let him go. Let me prove. Let me prove.
I hate this one.
Let him brew.
Let him bruise.
He's the one that proves. This guy cooks.
Let him cook.
Eat then.
So,
Good end.
we're trying to protect Blue.
Yes.
Yes.
Keep a Cersei
We killed them.
separate
Yes.
from Blue.
Yes.
We killed them also. It's-
Maybe instead of trying to manage that Blue, we're still gonna do that. But like, if we send Blue away, and then we keep Faye, and then if so, we put Cersei closer to her, like the enemy's close kind of thing. If we keep eyes on them, it's easy to know what they're doing.
We made a promise she would never have to leave us.
Yeah, she needs very
We would be breaking it out.
Yeah.
Remember on the boat, right?
Yeah.
Leaving him.
It's more than love.
No,
Why would not a boat?
No,
It's
our
more
whole
than
thing,
like
our whole thing was we found her in a box and a container chained on a
We
ship.
told her we never leave her alone.
We told her that we would always be there, never leave her side to protect her against what was coming out.
And she took that shit fucking literally.
So,
I mean, right now, you don't have to act like I'm not listening.
No, just the ones that told
sweetheart,
her.
we know, we're not trying to be disrespectful.
Unless you like add to it, like
You always make somebody have to suck on your head.
No,
We're not just trying to tell a story, sweetheart.
It's here, but if she's attached to the whole group of homes.
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
And if you sent her off with, say, the three of you who weren't part of that original deal, we're still breaking that deal. So we're facing the consequences in this realm.
Right.
Now, if we went back to Faerun and split up,
To this point,
that would be different.
we have taken that shit very, very seriously.
Right.
And like, I don't even know if that was conscious. Like, we just kind of.
Like, yeah, that's
For you, I realized I made a promise.
Yeah,
I'm-
but
I'm
I mean,
for
it seemed like it was just kind of like the group feel all the time. Like, we are not gonna let this girl come to harm.
From the beginning, it was, why the hell is this girl in the box? We can't allow this. This is wrong.
Yeah. And it was just, I don't know.
And it was on top of that, it was the person, on top of that, it was the person that was trying, that
Oh, I hated
wiped our memories and manipulated us into delivering a traffic
Oh
force.
yeah, well,
We're
yeah,
not here.
I'm sorry. Clink hates
Phil.
hates Phil, but he really fucking hated the Doctor Rogue.
Literature.
Yeah.
Love the literature. Hated her.
Oh yeah, read
But yeah, so I personally can't abandon her. I would have to go with her. Which would leave you guys to handle Faye and Cersei.
Oh, Josh, as much as I hate right now, we're not doing this with her.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
I'm not saying that I'm gonna, honestly, most of you can handle yourself.
It's my birthday and
I am a healer, but there are possibilities.
I just want to there's a camera right
But
there.
the other healer
Do a podcast.
is not going to agree, so that's the same as
Here, I'll go,
all that being said, we very limited on options. And if you have another one, I'm listening. I'm listening. I just propose that we end those two while having somebody else distract and or take the rest of their party. They're as strong as we are, so it's going to take us finding somebody pretty decent at their job. or have Clink convince them to go with him on some secret mission and then poof, take them somewhere way the fuck away from here.
Do we know anybody who's really good at talking?
He was our best friend.
Only thought was-
It's probably so.
See, we're efficient in battle and money making. We don't do the people pleasing
My only
stuff.
thought was if we go ahead and we do something to get them to, we incite them to break the rules and how get them tied up with bureaucracy. While we do what we need to do, then give them a lawyer to get them out of Mechanus and get them out of this.
Or
We know a lawyer.
we do.
The guy involved.
But if Clink can just convince them, hey, I need your help with something, and bamf them somewhere else and leaves them there, they're out of the way, they're out of harm. Like, I need you want to go back and get your golden place and you want to get the booze? Let's take some booze, go to your golden place and take it back. And Clink takes them there to something they want to do.
We could do that, and we also,
What am I doing?
So we were thinking that if we want to not involve a third entity,
Okay.
another party, right?
Yeah.
We don't want to hire mercenaries or assassins.
And I'm generally against that.
You would be then able to convince their other 4 people, let's go back and get your car back. I can get you there because you can.
Yeah. Totally.
You take them there with some booze and whatnot,
Yeah.
finagle, wheel, and deal with the people that actually own the place, which is not Cersei and not
Blew up
Faye.
on the accent?
I have no idea. They said they don't have control of the golden chalice or whatever. Golden Gorge anymore. So if you want to take them back to get their Golden Gorge back using what we have as bargaining pieces,
I mean, if it's profitable,
well, that's what we need to convince them.
okay.
But we
It's
just
not
call
perfect.
it like, hey, come here. Oh yeah, now go over there. Like,
Well, okay,
That's
so,
pretty kinda weird.
I would
Well, we need them to come here first to put
Right,
Cersei and Faye in our hands. You
Right.
take them away so they can't battle. You band back to help us with the battle of Cersei and Faye.
I'm down, let's do that.
Confidentiality of
Hey,
Yes,
bring them here.
right. And then the brewer
can you,
goes with them to get them out of the way.
if I'm not in the room,
That way it's not
just
really cutting.
my character, doing stuff for,
Yeah. The deal is that we're going to try and get that team bamfed away
right.
so that we don't have to fight them, we don't have to hire anybody to
No, I
hurt
get
them,
it, no, I get it.
and then you bamf back
I approve.
for against Faye and Cersei.
Yeah, I'm saying right now, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Alright, cool, yeah.
So,
So that sounds like plan A.
alright.
Plan B,
That doesn't
tell
work
the
well.
truth.
Plan B is Little Blue. Little Blue, who just made all of us stop so she could eat you,
That was your
Yeah.
trick.
could pick them and say, you need to go take a walk.
The demon Baldur? Yeah.
Wait, this is the version I did.
Or sorry, I meant to say the dragon Baldur.
If you were to tell our friends to just walk away, come back in 8 hours, go take a rest in the bar or something, with that thing you used on us earlier?
Oh yeah, suggested.
Yes. So if you suggest they take a break, go to a bar, plan their next move for the Golden Gorge, either that combined with Clint's persuasion, or that alone could get them away while Faye and Cersei are ours to deal with.
Is there a range on suggestion?
30 feet.
But they're still meeting up with us anyway.
True.
So they should be able to get close enough. And she can choose her targets.
Well, I'm saying, do you need to stay near to concentrate on it?
This is not
No.
for 8 hours.
Yeah.
So once it's gone on, it's good.
You can literally tell a goblin, run.
I know what
And
you're
they
for 8
will
hours.
continue to run for 8 hours
That's
so
what
their
you're
feet
thinking
fall
about.
off.
Yeah.
And I'm not even sure it is concentration. I think it just
It's concentration.
is it?
Yeah, we're up there.
It might be this one.
But that's plan A and plan B. Plan C, we use Faye as bait, with Clink taking us and Faye away, making Cersei have to come with us.
That's what I was thinking.
Right, but for the specific purpose of drawing Cersei to us.
Can I make a suggestion on that? So, just spitball here, going on drugs. Don't you think that's dangerous to this lady, like you said, is her daughter or whatever? That would be the equivalent of someone kidnapping you. I don't think that would end well.
That's not supposed to.
I can't let you do that.
It's supposed to end in a fight.
Well, then I'll kidnap her.
That's my point. If we take Faye and draw Cersei to us, I guarantee we can kill Faye before Cersei shows up.
Yeah, I'm just saying that. I just want you to know what you get into, because again, if someone kidnapped you and killed you, I just want you to know that that's not...
I understand. I really do. I really do. My point on this is we really don't have a choice. Right now, Faye is the one that has brokered the deal here, making Cersei look good. If Faye is wrong on all accounts, Cersei doesn't die by the Paladin's hand, dies by ours. The deal doesn't go through, and Cersei is no longer available to put Faye in power or to put herself in power because she's broken deals by going off and fighting us. Or there's no middleman anymore because Faye is dead. We don't even have to necessarily kill Cersei, but this will definitely slow her down.
Also, but there's Faye's not going to have nothing to do between her and
You just said she was the one that came to do this.
I said she came to convince the current party members of Eberron not to kill Cersei because it would trigger everything else that's currently happened in this campaign. That was
So, regardless, we both need to die. One phase of problem for us. Cersei is a problem for Realms. I'm not sure if we're up to task yet. Slowing her down, getting her away from us, disappearing, having a little move away from her is really the only goal. Now, why are we fighting for this place? Because we have nowhere else to go. They don't already have influence. Now, apparently they have influence here. There's only a showdown.
That doesn't sound like a balance to me. These people about balance and rules and structure.
In their realm. They care about their realm. Otherwise, we would be seeing. Who does?
The Inevitables, the ones that described to you earlier, they released the multiverse.
But that's not who we were describing as the ones that are fighting. Now, you want to tie her up in litigation for broken promises? Whatever. That's on her. That's another slowdown. But then where are we going to go? She's still alive. I don't have anywhere to take this. All I've got is this cart and my skills. That's it, guys.
Didn't this whole thing start when Baphomet got out of an escape of the world dimension or something?
The Hobbit.
Yeah.
That's another dude.
Okay.
Bahamut was inside Cersei.
I was
Inside a bag.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember who all split, so Cersei did, unfortunately.
Well, no, she didn't.
No.
She had him in a bag of holding and she swallowed the bag of holding.
Right. So we got back on the out for him, and now he's back to his own realm with his guardian.
Technically wasn't violence.
Okay. There's only a few places where we're safe. We have to go back to the home. We should break the rules there. Technically, we should break the rules because she ate it when it wasn't like.
So we test the theory, bring friends who don't like it when people break rules to the number one strictest rule place in the world. Yes.
There may be another card thinking about rules and conscience we have to look at. No. She already has a deal.
We make a review.
No, Tiamat has a deal. She's supposed to be on the first recording. She broke out because she was broken apart and taken out. Little Blue is her
Little Blue is Little Blue. That's what I was getting at. I used the wrong term, by the way, when I said I meant Tiamat.
But Tiamat, if we ran her out in her location to the one that controls her deal on a world where deals aren't broken.
But I am team that, partially.
This week,
So what would that do to me? That's why I was worried about coming in. I was a target on my back, damn it.
Let me say why this is thinking for me. If Asmodeus sees Tiamat in a weakened state that's more controllable than her whole form, he would leave you separate. He wouldn't want her to reconstitute. Now we know the person who's supposed to be as Bday right now. Who took his crown.
Oh, that part, yeah.
So that's the person really in charge of all the hells at the moment. If we go there and or get him here, perhaps convince him to reassert himself in the deal, leaving Blue under our care to keep her separate and keep Tiamat weakened, maybe he'll drag the rest of that bitch back to hell. At least for a while.
And then what about the inheritance?
Well,
Yeah, face that he'd take place.
well, we decided we were going to go rob her. And you were money. Split. That was the agreement with all of them. We were going to go rob her. So the Trick Star drags Cersei here and then hop back to hell and do that, which still sounds like something they had a lot of money. But because that money is just going back. However, if in our brokering of a deal with the devil would include weakening her further by taking her financial influence and taking Blue and going out and disappearing away so that she forever remains weakened as it is, or whomever may be in charge of that deal right now would have an easier time controlling her. I'm pretty sure that as long as she doesn't have the rest of the gods in her, which is what was scaring Vance, which is what was scaring Bahamut, she had so much power gathered up from external entities, not even her own power, but other powers. We took those away. I took Vance back. She doesn't have Bahamut anymore. So we take her money, we give her back to the devil, send her back to hell, and disappear with Little Blue until we're strong enough to kill her outright and leave Little Blue as the sole survivor. I'm not saying we're strong enough to do that yet. But I am saying she doesn't have to have all her shit until we are. And I personally, because of my promise, I'll offer myself as the sacrifice. Technically, my soul is bound to Vance right now. But if that deal and that secret deal would empower you, you might allow that to happen. So where I offer up myself as the, how do you say this, collateral.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
I mean,
It would be good in my book, but a place like this, they might view that as you break your contract with this little blue one here.
No, I'm still saying I want to protect her, take her with me, never leave her. I'm still saying everything I always did.
Sacrifice yourself.
No, sacrifice my soul, not myself, to broker the deal. That if I ever break my promise to protect Little Blue and take her away and keep her away, that my soul is forfeit. I'm not saying that I want to sacrifice myself and kill myself. I'll say that I will do that if I break my word, which I would do anyway. But if I'm the one that does that, no one else has to. That's kind of my thing.
Since we're here, if that's going to be your deal, you're making it with me, you're making it with her.
Well, I have to make it with them. Wouldn't that, isn't that like, we want the devil to come and take Cersei?
Oh, well, I guess conquer Venus, and if that's who you plan on killing.
Is he truly the ranking devil now? Or is he just has the crown of the one that really has the power?
Like I said before, no one's seen as Bday in forever.
Is he on some out of boot? Is he dead?
No one knows.
I know somebody who might know somebody way after all of this is said and done.
Who?
Hey, I'm not saying that I do.
Yeah.
But I mean, if
Say that.
you want to ask your guy, see what he knows.
Alright, I'm just gonna eventually do that. fucking Morse code.
Alright. Yes.
Bossy.
Is he alive?
Is who alive? I'm busy here.
His name is called Venus. He was on
No,
this.
one after this.
Osmodeus, my bad, sorry. We want a man named Osmodeus. Is he
All
alive?
Osmodeus?
Yes, please check records.
Alright, you interrupted my meal.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll bring you fresh carcass next time.
Not that meal. It's my Moscow meal. But give me seconds.
It's better alcohol than that.
My friends, I have a call for you alcohol. Maybe good for,
Ooh. Not 20. So yeah, he knows me. He's alive. Yes, he's still alive.
Any idea on location? I don't think it would be Johnny Aston.
Well, don't mean to sound like the smartest asses, but since you're asking for his location, I will give it to you. He is on a sigil, on a hill jabber where Cluster used to be, and as he uses your eyes to look through, or whatever you use to sense.
I was gonna turn my body and vibrate it so that they can hear it.
Well, you can still do that,
Yeah.
but he takes whatever you use for oculars and he points it to the source of light. Yeah, he's also way the fuck over there. So, yes. I didn't say that, I just said he's over there.
Thank you.
No,
Master.
Primus will probably have more answers if he is, unless he is. So if he's both, or at least knows where. Now we're on the right track for. We have plan A, plan B, and we have bigger plan that would go after plan A and plan B if they fail. Or it becomes surprising if we really have a way to do this. And I like it as it is, it's like, hey, we'll go forward this game, around that, and that's what we have to do this. We don't know. But, okay. You tell us all this and you vibrate the speakerphone.
Yeah.
I want to hear from y'all. I'm sitting here talking a lot and making a lot of wood shut up maybe with cans.
That's better than nothing.
So too?
A double multi-time. If we're on board, we're down to like do this.
Yeah.
Why? Try to
This is like the best brokerage point I can think of. If we had everybody here to make the deal and have it enforced.
Knows that it would be forced. We don't force.
Yeah. Now here's the question I'm gonna have. It's only so now. You have more people that are, expect you all to agree. Hey, so most of them are like, yeah, I'm good. But the other guys are like, fuck you, dude, this is a straight body consciousness. Who the fuck?
I didn't sign for this package.
I have a piece of one thing that's I don't have a soul that's mindful.
Yeah, it's like a, ship in space.
Nice.
Up there in the
I
sky.
don't spend time in space. I just
Yeah, you don't like just falls in the water, it's ship in space.
that's fine.
In the stars?
Yeah.
And
Probably
why
like
do you do
astral
that?
planes, other things,
Are there other places to go or something?
There's been places.
Well, we call it the astral plane, you call it space. Huh.
Then that sounds like a good place to hide something.
Just secure yourself. Maybe we just go to that ship. The one where the devil is.
Please, the pages will use it for separate places.
Oh no, I'm saying that if we're also trying to hide her. We don't know.
Slow down.
Blurb knows, but
Insight.
To who?
Sleep.
To see?
see if Steve's willing to put a soul. Well, no, just oh, see if yeah, Cersei's over here too. This.
Oh, that's right.
But on that one, yes, Steve knows that there's a tether on that.
No, probably. No, we're fine.
Okay, no.
No. Connection pick.
But, okay, so we've got police to talk to. You think they're devil's best people? You think there's logic, right? There's logic to it.
Yeah.
What do you think about the logic of it? So,
No, because remember,
no, you had a devil that you were dealing with.
Corvinus.
Okay.
No, the other one that came over.
Oh,
Oh, the
so.
change.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was referring to someone.
I just want to make sure I was like, wait, did I somehow finish? Do we still need to kill the small one? I was like, shit, it's my small one.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Or not.
I have
There
no
will be
purpose, and it
there will be
is
far more pain in the heart of Cersei from doing that while she's captive.
You can't smell it, but I can taste it when the pheromones on something when it's
All right.
agreed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, for teaming up with Edron, it's a pretty neat combination. So, I mean, we always know we got that case in the war. We divert them, then we divert them, I guess. It's also taking a leg out from under us. In a sense, we're just trying to get rid of we're just trying to get rid of Cersei. Stay.
We had a whole conversation while we were out. We're gonna have to catch it up.
I'm just saying, we get that power,
Do you think we should just stick with plan A and B?
maybe, I mean, we don't need the convolute thing. I mean, it's a fallback. Hopefully we don't have to fall back, I'm just saying.
Maybe we establish the precedent for the deal, and then what we can do the Faye and Cersei and we haven't done anything yet. Because Ebron has not arrived. So we have a new deal, possibly. Well, we've just found out through a migrating news that
It's a live reason.
that the devil's in three places. The true devil, the one that is missing his crown, is
can you say that?
the true devil, the one that's missing his crown, as Bday is alive, and in three particular places. One of
As
which,
Bday, the true as Bday,
yeah,
places at the same
and
time.
one of them is here. Now, that's not a bad thing.
No, it's not. But it's
We are thinking that if we choose to, we can make a deal with him. Hold on, hear me out.
They can.
Hold on. And that deal would be thus. We present the weakened Tiamat in Cersei for him to take back to hell. Because he has a deal with her, and this world is all about deals.
This is a general, that is a loophole she can find the deal. So he can't have it.
No. But he also doesn't have his crown right now, so we gotta figure that out. But,
Wait, didn't that guy die?
no.
It's alive.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was it maybe Prince?
No, he doesn't have alive. But
Anyway.
we offer the weakened Cersei to take back to hell. We also offer, in order to keep her weakened, that we take Little Blue with us and disappear.
Okay, as long as that caveat is put in there.
Yes.
When you say,
With the trade Little Blue,
thing,
but we can discuss that.
Alright, but wait a minute. Because if, Asmodeus is trying to take Tiamat back, take Cersei, that's like 80%.
Yeah.
Is he gonna,
To
how's that
leave
gonna
her
work?
at 80% functionality would mean we have to keep the other 20% away. So we take the 20%, Miss Blue, who is her own entity in our minds,
yeah.
with us and disappear
Okay,
to wherever.
so above table, I'm thinking that would make her easier to control by.
That's what I was getting into.
So that would be what he gets out of it. Because he's never going to make a deal with you unless you get something out of it.
He not only gets that, I'm offering myself, my soul, as collateral if we fail.
Okay.
So how is it
That's a terrible idea.
Vance has already approved my thought process. But if we fail, he gets souls regardless.
Too.
But we were doing it,
It's better than what I've been doing for the last 3,000 years.
but a voluntary offer is stronger than a forced one.
Always, yes.
So we've offered to everyone in the group what they feel they would be willing to do. I'm willing to put my life, my soul on the line for Luke, and I will protect her for however long I'm alive in order to keep that deal and keep the aspects separated. Keep being Cersei weakened so that Asmodeus can control her, put her back in her fucking box. Also, to further weaken her, we ask for her horde.
That was the point of this whole fucking...
And then we, with Little Blue, can spend her horde.
Which, again, I technically say is hers as well.
Right.
We're not stealing.
Nope.
We are thieves.
We are co-writing parts to a deal we have with her.
possessing.
But you can't claim rights to Tiamat's horde with part of Tiamat, but also claims
So that's the thing. Everybody that steals anything does claim the rights to it. So I don't even care if it is stealing. We're dealing with an evil god. We'll probably be okay with it.
I was thinking more of an inevitable sense, but yeah, that too.
So in that regard, if we make that deal with Asmodeus, then perhaps she goes back under the control and at least for a time is kept away while we strengthen ourselves.
Alright.
You know, get together whatever we
Everybody
need.
else is on board with it, I'll make the scene.
Yeah, and if we get together everything we need, then we go down there and we finish the fucking job.
And I want everyone to get strict.
And in the meantime, because it will put her into a bad mental state, therefore weakening her further, we go back.
And as soon as I hear that part of the plan, it stops me about it. It's like, oh, you should have said that sooner. Why didn't you open with that?
So what are you guys doing in this
It's a step by step. So I think we need to go over to the light where they said that Asmodeus is over there in the light. So we gotta let's talk to the guys in charge.
So you guys take a couple hours to travel to get there. We'll wrap this up shortly. But as you get to campus,
Now, before we wrap, I'm going to do another insight to try and relay Steve to keep an eye out for people because use my thing since it's chocolate slash.
yeah.
I'll let Steve.
After a couple hours, you guys end up reaching outside of where Primus is, and as you do, you see this 13-foot tall man and a cap, and he's there in what seems to be that's what we call a black leather jacket and black jeans and boots, and he has his hair slicked back, and he has this giant ruby rod slung across his shoulder as he's sitting there talking to the giant mechanical being. It's like you come up just on the end of the conversation as you're bed. Thank you. As he turns around, he sees your motley crew walking up. Who the hell are you on?
Greetings to the one of the lights. The weaver is called Primus.
As you bypass Asmodeus' greeting and greet the man in the light.
We were told the man in the light was the one that we were supposed to talk about. I don't know who Asmodeus. I don't know who is right now. I'm just
Asmodeus was the one who turned around and said something. He just finished wrapping up his conversation.
I misunderstood.
Yeah.
But I have to pay greetings to the people that run the light.
Are you a street Oh.
So would you recognize Asmodeus?
Well, I recognize Muhammad.
Yeah, so
I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're also in this guy's land, so I greet the Lord of the land first.
So you greet Primus. You just hear about like a series of like clicks and drones, but it translates to your ears to something you can understand, and it's basically like greetings.
We seek an audience with a man we were told may be present here, and I'm not. And greetings to you too, sir. I'm unaware of who you are.
About that time, I go before this.
Calm down, son. I got some. What is that?
That's
That is the Lord Asmodeus, Lord of all of the Nine Hells.
Lord, so much more now.
greetings to the Lord of Darkness. And so much more now.
By the way, you come up with how much schedule, so drink so much food.
Last time I had to kill a lodge full of people.
I have something you might want to try.
I literally bring a barrel over and set it in front of him of a TSA challenge. Barrel.
No, which one is this?
Hold on.
First one or second?
Sunshine.
The Shine.
As soon as you bring the barrel, or the moment you go to grab for a barrel, you see him kind of like reflexively, like, not close, but like just glare at you, because last time someone grabbed the barrel, again, a lodge full of people ended up dying.
I gently, slowly, magnetism, no hands up, no aggression.
My lord, I brewed this myself. With help.
He has this.
And I don't even like bring it all the way to him as I see that inclination of
The fuck?
aggression.
Yeah.
And I just set it close. Like beyond reach, so I could move it forward if he says okay.
I walk up to it and tap it and get a drink.
As you do that,
Come back.
he's gonna take the drink and put his knee up on the barrel. The fuck do you clowns want? And then we're gonna cut there.
This is gonna be long-winded.
Yeah.